Welcome back to Kings of United States. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with someone who loves true stories about remarkable American celebrities. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary journey of a woman who went from a small-town girl to one of the most admired, versatile, and respected actresses of our time. This is the story of Anne Hathaway, a name that has become synonymous with grace, depth, resilience, and undeniable talent. Anne Jacqueline Hathaway was born on November 12, 1982, in Brooklyn, New York, but was raised in Millburn, New Jersey. Her mother, Kate Macaulay, was a stage actress, and her father, Gerald Hathaway, was a labor attorney. From the very beginning, Anne was exposed to the world of performance. Watching her mother act in stage productions sparked something deep inside her, a desire to tell stories and connect with people through emotion and expression. But it wasn't just a childhood fantasy. It was a calling. Growing up, Anne was known for being bright, ambitious, and incredibly driven. She was an honors student, a competitive athlete, and participated in theater and choir. She even considered becoming a nun at one point, due to her strong Catholic upbringing. But as she matured, Anne realized that acting wasn't just a dream, it was the future she wanted. She pursued theater in school and eventually enrolled at Vassar College before transferring to New York University's Gallatin School. Her big break came when she was just a teenager. Anne landed the lead role in the short-lived but notable TV series Get Real in 1999. While the show didn't last long, Anne's performance caught the attention of casting directors, including those at Disney. And in 2001, her life changed forever when she was cast as Mia Thermopolis in The Princess Diaries, opposite the legendary Julie Andrews. The film was a surprise hit and turned Anne into an overnight sensation. Audiences instantly fell in love with her relatable charm, down-to-earth beauty, and ability to play the awkward girl next door with grace and humor. But Anne Hathaway didn't want to be typecast as the sweet, innocent princess forever. She was determined to prove that she was a serious actress with depth and range. Over the next few years, she appeared in a variety of roles, some romantic, some dramatic, and some dark, that showcased her incredible ability to transform. From Ella Enchanted to Brokeback Mountain, she began choosing projects that pushed her out of her comfort zone. Then came 2006. That was the year Anne starred as Andy Sachs in The Devil Wears Prada opposite Meryl Streep. The role was a game changer. Anne played a young journalist navigating the ruthless world of fashion journalism, and the performance struck a chord with millions. It was relatable, stylish, and smart. And Anne held her own beside the powerhouse that is Meryl Streep, a feat that not many young actors could pull off. The film became a cultural phenomenon, and Anne was now seen as more than just a former Disney princess. She was a legitimate star. Anne didn't slow down. She continued building a filmography filled with variety and strength. She impressed critics and fans alike in films like Becoming Jane, Rachel Getting Married, Love and Other Drugs, and Bride Wars. Each role showed a different side of her, from period dramas to romantic comedies, from addiction to heartbreak. Anne was fearless in her choices. In 2012, she delivered a performance that would not only define her career but also earn her the highest honor in the film industry. Anne portrayed Fantine in Les Miserables, the tragic, destitute mother who sacrifices everything for her daughter. She lost weight, cut her hair on camera, and poured every ounce of her soul into the role. Her rendition of I Dreamed a Dream brought audiences to tears around the world. It was raw, it was vulnerable, it was unforgettable. Anne won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, along with a Golden Globe, a BAFTA, and a Screen Actors Guild Award. In that moment, she was no longer just an actress, she was an icon. But even in her greatest triumph, Anne Hathaway faced unexpected challenges. After winning the Oscar, she experienced a strange backlash from the public. People accused her of being too perfect, too rehearsed, or too eager to please. It was a bizarre phenomenon the media called Hathaway. Despite giving one of the most powerful performances of the decade, she became the target of unnecessary criticism. But Anne didn't let it break her. She took time off, stayed quiet, and re-centered herself. She focused on her personal life, marrying actor and jewelry designer Adam Schulman in 2012. The couple welcomed their first child in 2016 and a second in 2019. Motherhood brought Anne a new kind of joy and balance. She became more vocal about issues that mattered to her: mental health, body positivity, and women's rights. When she returned to the screen, it was with renewed strength and purpose. She starred in the heist comedy Ocean's 8 alongside Sandra Bullock and Cate Blanchett, playing the glamorous and cunning actress Daphne Kluger. The role was fun, empowering, and showed Anne at her most confident. She followed it up with performances in The Hustle, The Witches, and the deeply moving modern love series on Amazon Prime. What sets Anne Hathaway apart is her deep emotional intelligence. She brings an authenticity to her roles that allows audiences to truly feel what her characters are experiencing. Whether she's laughing, crying, singing, or just standing still, Anne knows how to communicate with her eyes and her heart. That's why she continues to be a favorite among directors, actors, and fans alike. She's also proven that she's more than just a performer, she's an advocate. Anne is a committed humanitarian who has worked closely with the UN Women's Global Goodwill Ambassador program. She uses her platform to speak out about gender equality, parental leave, and LGBTQ+ rights. She's not afraid to use her voice to challenge the status quo and push for change. Despite being in the spotlight for more than 2 decades, Anne Hathaway remains grounded and gracious. She often talks about the importance of growth and not being afraid to make mistakes. She's candid about the pressures of fame and the journey to self-acceptance. That honesty is what makes her so relatable and beloved. As of today, Anne Hathaway's films have grossed over $6.8 billion globally. She's one of the most successful actresses of her generation, yet she continues to evolve and challenge herself. Whether she's playing a sci-fi astronaut in Interstellar, a grieving lover in Song 1, or a mysterious figure in Lockdown, Anne brings something special to every role. She's a rare kind of star, one who blends talent, intelligence, humility, and heart. And her story isn't just about fame or fortune, it's about persistence, reinvention, and the courage to stay true to yourself in a world that constantly tries to change you. Anne Hathaway's journey reminds us that success doesn't always come easy. It's about passion, resilience, and believing in your worth, even when others try to dim your light. She's shown us that it's okay to fall, to take breaks, to say no, and that real strength comes from knowing who you are, not from pleasing everyone else. So here's to Anne Hathaway, a woman who has danced between genres, broken expectations, and become a true symbol of power, vulnerability, and elegance. Her legacy is far from finished. And we can't wait to see what she'll do next. Thank you for watching today's story on Kings of United States. If you loved Anne Hathaway's inspiring journey as much as we did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends and family. We'll be back soon with more incredible stories of the people who shape our nation's culture, creativity, and spirit. Until then, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep reaching for your dreams.